our tiny apartment in Sherbrooke. So I'm gonna show you my apartment. First the kitchen. That's small kitchen but very useful. There's water and everything we need. A small place for making coffee, toast, blender, dishes. One thing I really like is the fridge. The first time I have my own fridge, I'm not sharing with roommates. It's full! All the good vegan and not vegan stuff. With mason jars, coffee, spices. Big room. It's like the living room, and yesterday I slept there, so it's like the sleeping room sometimes. We have visit over, the kitchen, the office, everything. We have an intelligent TV, which is very cool. And yeah, this is my favorite spot with the mirror. That's a very nice table. This is my office right now, but when we're eating we move it. So yeah, it becomes like a little place for eating, and that's one thing I really like. That's one thing I really like. That I feel it's tiny, but we have everything we need, and I feel when I'm moving my office to become a eating space, I feel like it's preparing me to live in the future van we will have, because that's what you do in a van. You have one small space and you change your space to become something else. So yeah, that's like my yoga meditation place. I put here everything I need, and I'm using the rest of the room to make yoga. I need the words of inspiration. I guess that's it. The couch that makes the bed, and essential oils. We have one in the room to make it smell better. Here's some essential oils, my grandfather. And that's it. I really like that it's all white, so like you put a blanket and it makes like the decoration. I'm not into very much decoration, but I like that there are few elements. Like I brought this painting here. I like that it's white and the light is good, so yeah. And then moving on to a very very tiny bathroom. I don't know if you got the seat. I go in. Then with the noise. But yeah, bathroom. Very good pressure though. That's all we need. And yeah. It's kind of an old place but renovated, so the sink is new, looks new. And here's the bedroom. Very simple. The bed is comfortable. I brought my blanket. Makes a little bit of color in this room. And yeah, we bought that because we didn't have space to put our clothes, so that's really nice. I'm really enjoying it. Stuff to put underwear and clothes. And that's for now, that's the box I put all my Sonhe Tudo papers. And I guess that's it. Apartment. Exciting. I don't know if the light is good, I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna sip on my water with lemon and chat a little bit about my new apartment, the new city I'm in. At the beginning we were living in Vancouver in Canada, and we decided to move to Quebec, the province of Quebec, but we didn't know which city we will end up living in. For a while thinking to go to Montreal, and yeah, we were starting to look for apartments there, and all of a sudden we ended up in Sherbrooke. So why we decided to come here instead of Montreal? It's hard to say. I think it was just an intuitive decision. Like, yes, we wanted to go to Montreal, but what really mattered for us is that it was big enough so we had buses services, because we don't have a car and we don't really wanted one. So yeah, and big enough so there are a variety of jobs, so it's easier to find a job. And yeah, so that was kind of the criteria, and not so far from my family. People were starting to say, don't go to Montreal, there's the COVID-19 there, it's like the big center of, you know, the big pandemic really hit the hardest there. Okay, where could we go instead? We already know Quebec, so where could we go? And yeah, Sherbrooke came to our mind. We started looking for apartments, all furnished, all inclusive. That was really important for us. To move places to places, I think is very exciting, and I like to start fresh in a new place. And just to discover a place, not knowing it really, like, we took some walks to some places and I kind of feel I know it more now. But these few first days that we didn't know it at all yet, it was so nice. I really like doing that. But it also comes with stress and anxiety, at least for me. Like, I think it's normal, because whatever it's new in your life, when you make a big change, a big move, it's like the unknown, so it's kind of scary a little bit because you're out of a comfort zone. But one thing I've learned from doing that is it always passes, and it passes very fast. Now I'm thinking, a week ago I was feeling, and it kind of, I'm laughing about myself for feeling like that. Just to explain, when I arrived, I was not feeling at home. Yeah, there were some, we needed to put our stuff, unpack, and like there was no furniture, nothing. There was just a closet, there was nothing to put our clothes. The fact that the laundry room, if you read my Instagram post, the laundry room is not in the apartment, it's in the shared laundry room in the big building. That stressed me. Like, I know it's not logical to be stressed with that, but that's how I felt, and I guess that's what anxiety looks like. You cannot explain it, it's just you see everything bigger than it is. And yeah, just being in this new place, not knowing the neighbors, I really have a big fear to disturb people. I don't want, you know, I want everybody to be happy. But now I feel very good, and I'm starting to like, I have my little spot. The first time I have a jar like this to drink with the straw. Is few little details that now I'm used to. There's a table behind, I eat there, but I make my office there and I really like it. There's a light from the window. There's really little details, and that's it. That's one thing. I think if you ever feel like this, first I was reminding me that it will pass, and also I started to focus more on what I liked from this apartment, what I was grateful for, and instead of focusing on, for example, the bathroom is too small or stuff I didn't like, I focused more on the stuff I was grateful for. And like, the main fact is that we're alone. The apartment is not that big, but it's big enough for us. We are alone, my husband and I, for the first time. Like, we lived together before, yes, but with roommates always, or with living with my parents. We were never alone. I have my home fridge, guys. It's not very big fridge, but I have the own space for me. And the fact that I know it will pass, I have many time experienced this, and it always passes. The last example is when we moved to Vancouver. Before, we were in Whistler. You can watch my previous video. I will link it below. About this time I was also super anxious. Yeah, I was not feeling good at all. But now I'm talking to you, I know it passed. I also know that when you're not good somewhere, or when we decide that we don't find jobs, it can be that here we don't find jobs, we don't like it finally. Well, we can find another place, we can move always, we're never stuck. And also the first days I arrived in Vancouver, in the house, I felt the same way that I was feeling here in my new apartment the first days. Like, you don't know this place. It's kind of very opposite feelings. Like, for me it's very exciting, super fun, and at the same time very scary. And you know, sometimes I don't want to go out of my room because I'm too scared, but other times I go have fun, and it's so nice to discover new places. I knew it will pass, and it's passing indeed, and I'm actually going to the other side now, the fun part. And yeah, so I choose not to let my fears win over me. I don't want my fears to control me. If you have something you want to achieve that's out of your comfort zone, an adventure, a new travel, moving to a new place, any kind of big change, know that if you really want it, the other side of this little adaptation period is gonna be even better, and you're gonna be so proud and happy. And looking back in Vancouver after just a few days, but maybe few weeks, it was already my new comfort zone. So you are making a new comfort zone, and that's one thing I like too from moving places to places, is organizing my space, my new space. And few ways I do that is I have this I never know how to call that, but like 6 words with colors and quotes that I hang on the wall that I had in Vancouver, and I just move it here. And just these little details and aspects I put on my walls, pictures I hang on the wall, my orange blanket, it makes color, and then I feel more at home and it's comfy. This blanket, for example, working from my house, I really like to feel it's my space. So I really like organizing my space, like not cleaning, really sorting, organizing the space, having intentional. Yeah, since I'm moving a lot lately, since I finished school, like people may think that it's easy for me, that's not stressful, that if it was stressful I will not do it. But no, it's stressful. I'm anxious. Sometimes I don't understand why I'm anxious like that. Don't be scared of trying new things just because you're scared of the unknown, of the new things. Think, yeah, I'm gonna try it, and there's always a way I can change it if finally I don't like it, or move somewhere else, or find another job, or whatever the big change you're doing. And also know that it will pass and you're gonna feel even better afterwards. And yeah, comment below if you have any thoughts on this, and thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.